This tape contains Radio London jingles.
You're a pussycat and you're where it's at, the one that's in on every play.
The inside.
Big L.
Oh, Radio London, news around the clock.
Dateline Monday, August the 7th, the time now 8:30. Court Leith, an approved school which the Home Secretary has closed on the grounds that excessive punishment had been administered to some of the boys. 4 of them had been beaten excessively and the wrong type of cane was being used. Home Secretary Roy Jenkins has promised a report while the school's management is protesting strongly. London. The National Coal Board has met today for the first time since the report on Aberfan was published. Lord Robins explained that he was still undecided as to whether or not he would resign. But he added that his resignation was of secondary importance compared with the task confronting the board. Vietnam. 6 Australian infantrymen were killed and 15 others were wounded during a sharp clash with Viet Cong. Meanwhile, American forces are continuing their offensive in the air and on the ground. Detroit, where 2 white policemen have been charged with the murder of 3 young Negro youths. Their bodies were found in a hotel room covered with shotgun wounds. D notices. The Civil Service Committee has said that the government statements about Colonel Leslie Lorne were fair. The committee, however, did not doubt the colonel's loyalty, although he had made understandable errors of judgment. He was not said to have given classified information to Chapman Pinchot or any other journalist. Finally, the weather. The western half of the country will have a cloudy night with some rain. The remainder of the country will have a dry night with clear spells. All regions will have a bright start tomorrow with sunny intervals, but then there is the chance of some thundery showers later in the day. Tonight's low of 12 degrees centigrade, 54 degrees Fahrenheit, will rise above the seasonal average tomorrow to 25 degrees centigrade, 77 degrees Fahrenheit. The next news on Radio London will be at 9:30. This is Paul Kay reporting.
Time Seller, of course, that's the great new song and the great new record too from Spencer Davis Group for Fontana. This week at number 8 on the Fab 40. Thanks very much, Paul Kay, for the news, and welcome back to the last 25 and a half minutes of the Ian Damon Show on the Big L.
The London Sound. Wonderful music means BIGL.
I'd like to say hi there, you there, to Pauline Kirby of number 66 West Way in Edgware, Middlesex. Thanks for your card for the Beatles competition. Cheers to you and all the very, very best. Right, 25 before 9 o'clock and Willie Walker. And following on, of course, the fantastic new Spencer Davis record. We can't have anything else but the Traffics record, of course. Traffic, and they're brand new on Island Records, which is in the chart this week at slot 18, and a very nice sound it is too. Hope you enjoyed it. Hole in My Shoe is the title of the song. Right, 22 minutes before 9 o'clock.
Children thirst for knowledge. Children love finding out. Children want their questions answered. Children need the famous Book of Knowledge. The English-produced 12-volume Book of Knowledge includes a full descriptive dictionary, classic children's stories, and in fact there's everything from anatomy to zoology, and it can be yours for as little as 10 shillings a week. With 40 pupils in a class, your child needs the extra help the Book of Knowledge will supply. For your child's sake and for the sake of your child's future, you must see this amazing up-to-date educational aid. For details, write to Schoolmaster, Radio London, 17 Curzon Street, London, West 1.
Thank you, Mark Roman. Heavy Climber coming up for you in just a few moments' time. But first of all, hi there, you there to Gavin Osmond of number 5, Grantham Court Friars Place Lane, Acton, London W3. Cheers, matey.
Let's look into the future. future time. Taste the tune that's gonna climb, breaking with the sound of tomorrow.
Wonderful Radio London.
Yes, it's Mark Roman's Climber and Duncan Johnson's Climber too, and it's a great song which I think you'll all enjoy.
Happiness is when I'm near you, to share your smile, if I love to. Happy the day I found you, happy the world around you, happy the way I love you, happy just thinking of you.
Well, that's Mark Roman's Climber along with Duncan Johnson for this week on Radio London, and it's a song entitled Happy, How Happy It Can Be Too. Tony Michaels and Vinnie Gorman wrote it, The Sunshine Company on Liberty Records. Okay, 18 and a half before 9 on Radio London, and we're on 266 metres in the medium wave band. Hello to Miss Dee Cannell, who lives in Norwich, as a matter of fact, in Norfolk, who also entered the Beatles competition. Cheers, and thanks for your entry.
Remember, you heard it, probably that's to it, a long time ago. Now's your chance to relive it with Living Radio. Remember.
Oh, the great old Stevie Wonder, when he was little. Yes, he's about 17 years of age now, but this was made years and years back in the year dot. It's Fingertips, Part 1. Fingertips Part 1, and so we're going to slip the record over and play Part 2 because I think this is really the better side of it. And so here we go with Part 2 of Fingertips, of course, and Stevie Wonder. 14 and a half before 9.
Say yeah, let's swing it, mama.
Ah, what a fantastic single that certainly is too. A double-sided smasheroo and recorded by Stevie Wonder when he was a little lad. Taken from the album 12-Year-Old Genius. Now he's 17, so that goes back a few years, doesn't it? Barry Gotti Jr. produced it and on Tamla Records. Okay, 11 and a quarter minutes before 9 o'clock. To go, we have 11 and a quarter minutes before Willie Walker. But right now, let's say hi there, you there, to Curtis Meadow, who lives at number 22 West Side, Hendon, London, NW4. And thank you very, very much for writing. As it happens, you say, you're an American and you've been over here for a couple of years and you'd like a pen pal. Well, I haven't any pen pals out tonight, so let's give one right now. And my last one, as a matter of fact, too. The pen pal for this young gent who prefers English girls, although any European or American girl will do as long as she can speak Spanish, French or English, preferably English. Anyway, you're a boy yourself between 13 and 14. You are, anyway, and the pen pal that you would like is also between that age, or those two ages. Short, stocky, and dark brown hair, brown eyes, and black glasses. Likes girls, pop music, folk music, amateur radio, books, and sport. Anyway, not to worry. I know you like the Beach Boys anyway. But cheers to you, Curtis. Anyone who'd like to write to Curtis, Curtis Meadow, 22 West Side, Hendon, London, NW4. So there you go.
Radio London, miles of music.
This is the Ian Damon Climber of last week, coming to the chart this week at number 10, Smasheroo for the Small Faces. It's called Itchy-Coo Park.
Over bridge of sights, to rest my eyes in shades of green.
It's all too beautiful. It's all too beautiful. It's all too beautiful. It's all too beautiful.
And Itchy Park on Immediate Records. That's, of course, the fantastic brand new up to number 10 already on the Fab 40, and it's called Itchy Park from the Small Faces. And it's 7 1/4 minutes before Willy Walker at 9. Do you want more money, an interesting career, and an assured future? Within 5 weeks, you could become a fully trained computer programmer ready to embark on a satisfying, financially rewarding career in an industry offering unrivaled opportunity for advancement. Telephone the Computer School of Programming in London on Museum 8831 in Birmingham Central 3623 and arrange to attend a completely free introductory lecture telling you all about the industry and what your prospects could be. Now, these phone numbers to ring once again tomorrow morning are in London, Museum 8831, and in Birmingham Central 3623. Right, so there you go. Right, it's 6 1/2 to 9, and here's one of my favourite records, one of the records I think I remember very, very well on Big L. It's one from Stevie Wonder again. It's right up to date on his brand new one that's well in the charts now, and down to number 23 on this week's charts. And it's called I Was Made to Love Her too, so there you go. Right, let's hear it. And I Was Made to Love Her from Stevie Wonder for Tamla Motown Records this week at 24 on the Fab 40. 1 to go on the Ian Damon Show, and then Willy Walker comes along at 9. And before we do, though...
Wonderful Radio London. Big L.
I had to play a jingle to end it off almost. Anyway, 1 to go, and as I came in on the Monkeys when alternate title was popular, and he had a short stay on Big L, but thoroughly enjoyed myself in the meantime, the last 2 months. Let's go out on the Monkeys' current record at 23 on this week's Fab 40. It's Pleasant Valley Sunday, 3 1/4 minutes before 9 o'clock. And another Pleasant Valley Sunday, the great brand newie from the Monkeys at 23 on this week's Fab 40 chart, takes us out from the Ian Damon Show forever. Well, I've enjoyed my couple of months here on Big L. Hope you've enjoyed the sounds that I've been playing for you in the last couple of months anyway, and I know you're going to stick and stay, and don't you dare go away from Willy Walker's show between now and the midnight hour, and then John Peel from 12 till 3. So in the meantime, have a very good time. We must say cheers to all of Bishop Stortford, and see you tomorrow, I hope. And we'll be back, of course, to see read the news tomorrow sometime in the morning. But meantime, have a very good night, and cheers to you all from me and Damon. Bye-bye, be good as you should. Good night. Big L time, just after 9 o'clock.
Here's the latest weather word on Wonderful Radio London.
The western half of the country will have a cloudy night with some rain. The remainder of the country will have a dry night with clear spells. All regions will have a bright start tomorrow with sunny intervals, but there's a chance of some thundery showers later in the day. Tonight's low of 12 degrees centigrade, 54 degrees Fahrenheit, will rise above the seasonal average tomorrow to 25 degrees centigrade, 77 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wonderful Big L, wonderful radio.